Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of November 2021. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome. And I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm going to be using my Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Secret Language of Color Oracle card. I want to thank you all so much for your feedback on the free checklist that I talked about last month. If you're still interested in getting a free copy of the 6 things you need to know before you quit your job and go into business full time, I will have that linked in the description and you can instantly access that checklist. Also, I want to announce that my first online course is now live. It is how to start and grow your tarot YouTube channel. I've had so many of you ask me about this over the years, and I finally got it together and it is now available. If you're interested, I will have a link for that course in the description as well. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get right into your reading and see what shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of November 2021. All right, so I can see that you are making a lot of emotional progress. Looks like you could have been struggling with some things towards the end of October, but now it looks like when we move into November, all of that stuff gets resolved, and it gets resolved in a very beautiful way. You make some decisions, and the thing is like once you make some decisions, things really start to unlock and flow for you as it relates to money. Because you're not stuck, you're not stagnant, you're not stalling on anything, now creativity, ideas, and energy can really flow. We also have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is coming together. It's a really good partnership. Now, I'm seeing a lot of emotional stuff here in this first week of November for you, Capricorn, but I'm not feeling like it's personal emotional. I'm feeling more like it's work and business emotional. So I feel like there was a decision, a money-related decision here that you finally, decided on and you finally committed to. Then we have a partnership. We have you working together with someone that's going to be profitable for both of you. Next, we have the Page of Wands there. The Page of Wands talks about good news as it relates to your work, to your business, to your investments. This is good news on the way. You are going to hear some positive, good news as it relates to your work, to your job, whatever it is that you're doing to bring in money. Now, even if you're retired or if you're a student or something like that, you still have some good news coming in November as it relates to however you get your money. If you get money from your parents, maybe they're going to give you more. I don't know, but you definitely have good news coming in. Next, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, I love her because she is very sensitive, but she's also very courteous. And she's very much, she's empathetic to the people around her. She can feel what's happening as it relates to money. Right now, I have a feeling that's going to be you, Capricorn. You're just going to be able to feel what flows good for you financially, right? You're going to feel like you're in the right place. You're going to feel like you're, moving towards the right investments or the right, opportunity for you. The next thing we have is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the stability card. Whatever type of thing you're working towards, you're definitely building a solid foundation. The other thing about this is the marriage card. So it could also be you really coming together in a project that really just sets your heart on fire. Now, this could be an actual marriage for some of you. I've seen this in several of the signs readings for this month, where it could actually be a marriage. It could actually be, you getting married to someone, and that definitely will impact your financial life, your, all aspects of your life, really. But, I'm feeling more like this is a professional marriage in the sense that you're going to come together and you're really going to bond with someone And it's going to be a match made in heaven because it's going to be financially beneficial for both of you. Finally, we have that Three of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Swords in the reverse talks about you overcoming some type of emotional pain. And this is all about healing. It could be healing some old money wounds, or, kind of letting go of some mistakes that were holding you back, or some feelings that were holding you back and getting in the way of you making the kind of money that you want to do. Maybe it was you releasing and forgiving someone, or even yourself. And so now you feel much more confident about moving in the direction of what you want to create as it relates to your money and your financial future. So it's really, really good. Like I said, I feel some really positive shifts happening for you energetically in the first week of November, Capricorn. All right, let's see what else shows up for Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. For the month of November 2021, this is good. Big changes are coming for you, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, as we move into the second week of November, it looks like you're having a really big major life change here. The Death card talks about literally something, really kind of shifting, putting to death one way of life, moving into another way of life. As this relates to your money, I feel like there's definitely going to be some financial impacts made that only benefit you and your life and your family's life and so forth. I do think that the Death card means there's going to be some big changes in how you handle and how you manage your money, right? Either you're learning some new things or you are investing in some new things, and now it's calling you to a higher level. It's calling you to learn more and to expand more about, how you think about money, and just how you delegate your finances. You're going to start putting money more towards things that have either an immediate return, or they give you some type of a return that's more than what you invest. Next, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is reunion. I do have a feeling that someone or something from your past is going to show up, but it's not going to quite hit the mark like you thought it would. Could be an old boss, old co-worker, could be an ex of some sort or something. But, it's not really going to benefit you financially, so I don't think much is going to happen with that. It may be nice to see someone again or say hi and catch up, but that's probably going to be the extent that it goes. Next, we have the Magician, which means you have a lot of resources at your availability, Capricorn, but you're not using them all. You may want to re-examine everything that you have access to, because there's some gems, some gems of money hidden in there. And so you really want to use everything that you can resource in order to benefit yourself financially. You can make more money, you can have more clients, you can have more sales if you just tap into what's already accessible to you. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. I do feel like this is a communication card, and some people may not understand exactly what it is you're trying to do, so you're going to feel a little isolated. It's okay, because you will have your money to keep you company. Now, of course, I'm not being serious, but my point is that not everybody's going to understand your vision for yourself, especially your plans that you make to better your financial future. Some people will think you're being greedy, selfish, or whatever, but it's okay, because like I said, this is what you need to do for you, and it's going to benefit you financially, both in the short and long term. Finally, we have the King of Rods. The King of Rods is also the King of Wands. And this is telling me that there's going to be some changes, physical changes, as it relates to your work. Now, I've said this before, it could indicate staffing changes. It could also indicate just a change in your physical environment. It could also be a change in procedures and how you do things, and it's probably going to be unexpected because this guy is in the reverse. So don't get too caught off guard by that. Like I said, it's probably going to be more of a surprise or an inconvenience than anything, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It's just probably going to catch you off guard, and then you're going to have to adapt to something new, and once you adapt, you're going to be just fine. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else shows up for you. as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity. Interesting. And abundance for the month of November 2021. See, we got the Seven of Wands on the Seven of Wands here. And we got the Ten of Wands. So, Ten of Wands means that you are actually doing what you need to do, and you're getting confirmation that you're on the right track with that Ten of Wands in the reverse. Usually when this card is in the upright, it means that you're burnt out. When it's in the reverse, it means that nope, you're not experiencing burnout. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. You're feeling very rejuvenated and high energy of, you know, continuing to do what you're doing because you're seeing that it's paying off. You're getting confirmation. Yes, you're seeing more money. You're seeing more sales. You're seeing more customers. The second half of November is definitely going to be a progressive month for you as it relates to finances, Capricorn. Next, we have the Hermit card. Now, the Hermit card means seeking with answers within. So you're not really going to have to look too far outside of yourself to get whatever it is that you need in order to advance to that next level in your money situation. I do feel like it's more about you kind of doing your own soul searching and figuring out what's right for you financially before you decide to ask anybody or look around, you know, externally for what it is that you seek. I do believe that you already know and you have a pretty much a good solid plan and, you know, maybe a little mind map in place that you can kind of refer to, and that's going to bring you more answers and more I want to say ideas, but it's bigger than ideas. It's like more just kind of knowing and feeling really, really confident that yes, this is what I'm going to do for, you know, to make more money or to grow my business or to learn more about, you know, how to make my investments bigger, better, you know, more spread out. And I hope that makes sense. Next, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, I like this card because he is someone who is, you know, not overrun by emotions, but he still takes into consideration how others feel. I do believe that your feelings are not going to get in the way of your money, especially in the second half of the month, Capricorn. You're really just going to feel like, you know, I'm in tune with how I feel, but at the same time, I know what I need to do in spite of my feelings. The King of Cups really is self-mastery over emotions, and I do feel like that's going to be you in November. Next, we got the Seven of Wands. Now, whatever was going on here obviously gets resolved in the following week. So people may not be supportive about what you're doing, but it looks like they come around in the following week. So it's not something that you really have to worry about. You know, you don't have to worry about somebody not understanding what you're doing and why you're doing it. Next, we have the Three of Cups. That's a celebration card, so it looks like things are going to be going very well for you as it relates to your money. I also think, too, that there's going to be something worth celebrating happening in the second half of the month. Now, again, the second half of the month is holiday time for a lot of us in the United States. So a lot of us will be traveling, we'll be spending time with family, friends, and loved ones. And so there's definitely going to be some good, harmonious times. But I also think that there's going to be some opportunity that comes out of that, out of these gatherings. You know, you're probably going to maybe meet with someone in your family or a friend for, you know, Thanksgiving or something, and you guys have a discussion about how you can up level your businesses or how you can increase your income in some way. Finally, we have the Five of Wands, but you do have to pay attention. This is another communication card. I'm picking up that there's going to be some back and forth, not necessarily arguing, but you know how you just kind of go back and forth with someone who doesn't understand you, or maybe somebody who thinks their way is the only way to do something. Understand that that's not anything to worry about. I just think that it's just going to be somebody who wants to kind of push their opinions on you. But of course, you are very much your own thinker, Capricorn, and you're not going to allow someone to be very aggressive with their opinion, especially as it relates to your money or your business or your career or things like that. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity. and abundance for the month of November 2021. Nice. Things are moving and shaking. All right, so as we close out the month of November, Capricorn, things are going to be moving quickly. And the thing is you're going to have to get prepared quickly, because I think things are going to happen and you're not going to be ready. It's like you were expecting things to change and shift for you as it relates to your money, but you weren't expecting them to happen so quickly and to such the degree that they do happen towards the end of the month. We have the Five of Swords. This is resolutions. This is also people understanding what you want to do, and they're on board and they're like ready to go. But like I said, there's a resolution here. There's something that probably was keeping you stuck or keeping you like not figuring out what your next move should be. Well, you finally get clarity on that towards the end of November. We also have the Nine of Cups. This is positive. Doesn't matter if it shows upright or reverse. The Nine of Cups is the wish card. It means that whatever it is you're wishing, hoping for, shows up to some degree for you, and you have to get ready. Like I said, I think things are going to start happening quickly at the end of the month, but you're just not expecting that, and so you're a little caught off guard. Next, we have the Tower in the reverse. Tower in the reverse is all about rebuilding. I love seeing that card in the reverse because it talks about the worst is over. Now we are in the rebuilding, the restructuring phase. We tore down what doesn't work. We got rid of the people who were not on board. We got rid of, stuff that wasn't working. And now we're only putting together a solid, really big movement here that is going to benefit everyone who's involved, both now and in the future. We're building better. We're restructuring our plan. We're starting to get the right people in place. We're starting to learn the right things. We're taking the right actions, and things are moving very, very quickly. That's what the Eight of Wands is about. The Eight of Wands is a card about timing and things happening fast and things happening almost so quickly that you're trying hard to keep up. But here's the thing. Next, we have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is a card of indecision. Sometimes things happen so fast that we don't know what to do. We just want to, keep up with the momentum. We just want to ride the wave. So the best course of action for this is to kind of just do the best you can, and don't not make a decision, but make a decision that you can follow through with, because it is going to pay off for you financially. You may not be able to do it to the level that you would like, but it doesn't mean that you can't do anything. Your money is going to grow, but only to the capacity that you are able to keep up with the decisions that you make and to follow through with them. So don't allow indecision to get in the way, right? Decide and then take action and do the best you can to keep up. That's probably the best thing that I can advise here from what I'm seeing. But the thing is like, if things start moving, money starts flowing in, and it's almost like you have to make the decision, okay, we're making money, we're saving money, but we also need to invest this money. Do we invest it in new equipment? Do we invest it in marketing? Do we invest it in growing or expanding our team or outsourcing something, right? So when money comes in, you really have to figure out how you're going to use the money to grow even bigger, right? Because it's not just about taking it in and then, not figuring out, how to make it work for us. So Capricorn, you've got a good month. Like I said, it's really about you learning some things and really feeling comfortable with, what you decide is best for you, and then following through with your plans and not, being influenced or swayed off track by the opinions or thoughts of other people. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Secret Language of Color Oracle card. Oh, we got the card Lilac. Strengthen your faith. Strengthen your faith. Strengthen your faith. Card number 42. Now, it could be strengthen your face too, maybe the face that you project and put out into the world. But I think this is really key here, because I think this kind of reflects some things we were talking about here, where you just being really solid in your own decisions and your own plans for your financial future. you know, believe in yourself, have confidence that you're doing what's right for you, and all will come together in the way that you need it to, in the timing that you need it to. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.